What's happening? What's happening? We back one more time. Continuation of the last part of the video. Should be closing up on this one. I got this figured out. I did get that cut out. I got it sanded down. I used a sander with a radius on the end. Matter of fact, let me show you what exactly I used to get that smoothed down. I used one of these to go in there and do that radius, get it nice and smooth all the way around. And I would recommend, if anybody happens to use something like that, make extra sure that you want your engine completely covered. Especially if it's tore down like mine is. I had plastic, I had shirts, I had blankets. I had it completely wrapped up because that sander throws off a lot of material because it's got a rough belt on it. I needed a rough belt to smooth that out. And so I was throwing a lot of material. And it's gritty. So you definitely want to make sure you got your engine covered up before you do that, because you don't want that. You don't want that in your motor. So that's just a little word of wisdom. But I got this figured out. I thought I was going to be making a brace from I thought I was going to be going down and do some CNC work, but I have got this figured out. And I'm going to show you what we're working with right here. Okay, this is what we're working with. And what I'm going to end up doing, I'll definitely make sure that my pulleys are in line one with another. I just ordered today. I ordered because of the thickness of this. I need to bring this pulley out. They do sell spacers, and the spacer that they do sell is a 3/8 of an inch spacer, because normally they use 3/8 on these. Because I used a 1/4 inch plate, my spacer is going to be a 1/4 inch. They don't sell them by 1/4 inch. They sell them by 125s. So I end up getting two 125s to put back behind the pulley itself, which will bring the pulley out, that 250 that I need for the thickness of the plate. So I'll be in line there. But this is what we're working with. We got our radius, as you can see it fits up in here. It's going to fit very, very nicely. Very nicely. And what I'm going to end up doing, because these particular alternators, they have a spacer that goes down between this area. And what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to have one on the front and one on the back to tighten this down on this plate. The bolt will go directly straight through it with a nut on the back. Got plenty of room back here for that. My plugs, I have easy access to the plugs for the electrical part of it. And doing it this way, I also will be able to go from here or here with a rod that I can adjust to put tension on the belt. I'll be able to tighten that belt up. It'll pivot. This will have an opportunity to do a little pivoting to tighten up the belt. But this is the ideal. This is the design that I'm going to go with. And by doing it this way, I'll even be able to shift the alternator if I need to compensate, to get my belt on correctly, by just either adding a little more spacer or taking a little spacer away. So this is the design that I'm going to work with. By doing this, it gave me plenty of room in the bottom, down in the K-member area, so I don't have to worry about having enough room So that's what we're going to work with. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can't get this situated stationary exactly where I want it. And then I will go through here and draw my line, draw my whole location, and I will drill through it and see if we can make something happen. But I think I like this idea a lot better than what I was going to do, because what I was going to do was going to take a little time, and I think this is going to work a lot better. It's going to work a lot better. So that's what we're going to do. So just stick with me. If you ate up all your snacks, go get some more. I'll wait for you. But I'll be right here when you get back. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can get this propped up where I want it to sit, where it's going to be right where I want it. And then I'm going to see if I can't get my lines drawn so I can start drilling holes, at least a hole. All right. Wow. Spin it back around here, bring it back up. That's it. That's cash money right there. That's money. That's a money shot right there. That's where I'm going with it. Let's see. I thought I was going to be using the ears off of the block for the motor mounts, but I decided to do something a little different. Actually, I wouldn't mind spinning that down a little bit more, like so. Yeah, I think I like that better. I think I like that a little bit better. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Just like that. Just like that. Let's see here now. Sending that bolt through there. Where is it gonna touch at? That's plenty enough material. Right there. Right there. That is cash money right there. That is cash money. Okay. Will it rest there? I do believe so. Make sure she's right in the center. Put it in the center. It's gonna give me plenty. Plenty. See if we can't get a hole drilled in. we go. See if we can get us a hole drilled in that area. So we're gonna take all this down. My makeshift stand and see if we can't get this hole drilled in. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to get you guys out of my way while I move this out of the way. So I'll be right back. All right, let's see if we can't get us a hole in here. Swing it right up there, just like so. But I won't have it to where it's touching. I'll have it to where it's away from that. We don't want it to be touching. But that's the concept right there. And I'll be able to move this to the position I needed to be in simply by putting spacers in between here. That'll give me the ability to shift this wherever I need to shift it. Which won't be far because it's right there up against those ears. That's exactly where I need it. That's it. That's the location. I tell you, that is money. That is money. I couldn't have asked for it to come out better than that. There's no, you don't write this. This is something. You definitely don't write this. I think there's more luck involved with this than anything else. Because there's no way that should have been perfect like that. I mean, it's just right there. That's crazy. But I won't complain. So I'm going to go ahead and run my spacer in between there, which is going to be approximately 1 3/16 inches. 1 3/16. We'll get one put on the back as well. Actually, 1 3/16. Oh, this is going to work perfectly. This is going to work just perfect. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this to where it's 1 3/16, but I'm gonna make it a little longer so that I can push it in from this side. Same for the back. So that's 1 3/16. All the way to the end is what looks like. that's what we're going to be working with. Snug it down a little more. With a tension thing to put the tension on here. Wow. Well, that's something. That is something. That worked out just nicely. Real nicely. Amazing. That's really amazing. I like that. I like when a plan comes together. Of course, I really didn't know how I was going to do this, but I see how it worked out. Worked out real well. And I can live with that. All right, so now you see how we're going to do our alternator. And we're just going to keep it moving. That's all. We're just going to keep it moving. I ordered my push rod measuring tool. We started the process of measuring our push rods. I had to end that video. The measuring tool that we had. Let me show you what the issue is. Alright, this is what the issue was with our push rod length checker or length measuring tool. On your lifters, you have a cup that ball goes down in. Pushing your lifter. Well, actually the lifter's pushing the push rod, but that ball is down into a cup on your lifter. On these particular rockers, on this adjuster, it has a cup as well. It has a cup for that ball to sit in. On the end of these measuring tools that my brother come by with, that other end is a cup. Can't use them. I gotta have two ball ends on the measuring tool itself. So I ordered one and it will be here tomorrow. I don't think it's coming today. No, I know it's not because the mail already ran. So it's not coming today, but it will be here tomorrow. So when that tool comes, now I did call Lane Automotive in Waterville, and they had one over there, but theirs was a 7.5 in the length. I'm not sure if it was long enough. I don't know. Could have been long enough. I don't know. But my brother James, when he came by, he had a 7.6. Now, if he had a 7.6, and we were going to use that, 7.5 could have worked. I don't know. But the one I did order, it is a 6.9, which extends out to 9.6, I do believe, or 9.2 inches, which I'm nowhere near 9 inches on this. There's no possible way, but I'll have one, and it's universal. It's all across the board, whether it's Ford, Chevy, old, it doesn't matter. It's across the board. So it will be here tomorrow. And when he gets here, then we'll go ahead and we'll check for the length of push rods, get those ordered. I get my push rods ordered. We can get those put in, get those adjusted, and then we'll move on putting the intake on the top. But we're not going to put the intake on the top until we get the rockers all set up. But that's where we're at with that. Like I said, I did start the video, and after running into that issue, I didn't finish it. So I just decided, I said, well, we'll make a new video when we get ready to check the lifters, push rods then. So, I'm rambling. I'm gonna do something else today, I'm sure, but I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with this. I do still need to get my hood mounted down with the hood pins. I still need to do that. I got a few things I gotta do, because this is going to Pennsylvania in July. So I got to get some things done before it goes. But the main thing was head gaskets. And we have those. We move now. We can keep it moving. So, with all that, and I say with all that being said, and all this being done, we're gonna shut this video down right here, and we'll come back a little bit later on with another video. We're gonna just keep it moving. Tomorrow, I may not get a chance to get out here. I may not get an opportunity to come out here in the garage. Wife got me going to do something with her. That's going to take up better part of the day in Illinois. So I ain't going to get out here. I don't think I'm going to get out here tomorrow. But I will get out here, Lord willing, Sunday, and we'll get something else done. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep looking through these glasses. I don't need them reading. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut this thing down. And I'm going to come back at you guys a little bit later on. 392 Blurred Lines coming at you. Peace out.